We are at a vision board making night. Somebody just got here.
A little late. That's okay.
Yeah, we were here like pretty early, so. We were here right on time. Yeah. We got some stuff cut out. Well, she doesn't, but
I'm working on it.
we got the most important right here.
Yes.
Oh, another more. Oh, that's not Lizzo.
This
Never
is
mind.
Lizzo.
That's not Lizzo.
This is Lizzo. It literally says Lizzo.
It doesn't look like
Michelle
Lizzo.
Obama.
Maybe.
Maybe
I mean,
so.
she's
We'll
pretty.
see.
She's pretty inspiring. I mean, you have the other queen right here.
Yes.
Lols. But yay.
Yay.
Oh, were you showing off
Yes.
your Taylor Swift? Here, wait.
Yes, that. Patrick's gonna be like, why did you put Taylor on your vision board? I'm like, why wouldn't you?
Why
Nate?"
wouldn't you?
Smile.
I'm ready for my cameo.
Is this renowned food blogger?
Oh
Nelly
my
East?
god.
Yes.
Stop when John does that.
Yes.
So embarrassing. I get so embarrassed.
I mean, you have a decent following on Instagram, Melissa.
Good morning, afternoon. Because it's what, 11:30?
It's still morning.
I mean, it's whatever. It's close enough. I feel weird saying good morning when it's like 11:30. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
Like,
it's not afternoon. The phrase afternoon is after 12 because 12 is noon. So wrong.
Anywho, we're heading. You are heading back. I am heading to, for the first time this morning, to our friend's pop-up, not throwdown, coffee roaster pop-up at our cafe. We'll be excited. Are we?
Yeah. I've been there all morning, so it's been bumping since like 8 o'clock this morning. We've been serving some really cool coffees from Novella. They have two. They're serving their Bandera blend, which is their two Mexican coffees, the Oaxaca and the Chiapas. They're incredible coffees. And it's a blend that is just absolutely amazing on espresso. And then they're serving, I think, a Guatemala on drip. But either way, amazing coffees. And then some really cool kind of Sonoran-inspired, Mexican-inspired specialty drinks. And one of them includes like a mole. It's like a mole mocha, spicy mocha. So yeah, like a spicy mocha. That's it's not so much spicy as it is like has spices. Because if you've ever had mole, which if you haven't, I highly encourage you to. But if you haven't had it, it's very like, it's got a lot of depth to it because there's a lot of ingredients. And then they have a shrub soda, which is kind of like a vinegar-based soda that has a lot of like flavors infused into it. And then they have the coffee cola, which is a drink that we've been serving in town for a long time. It's kind of a coffee cola. It's like a staple of ours. It's Mexican Coke, vanilla, and espresso, and it's topped with a lime wedge, and it is just incredible. So
Cool.
really cool drinks.
Got a great
really
lineup.
Cool vibe. Really great coffees. So you'll see shortly.
It's funny because when you first started explaining all that, I didn't realize that you were like explaining it all. I thought you were just telling me.
No, yeah.
And then I realized you were doing it for them, and I was
mean,
like,
if
wait,
you're
I should
gonna-
probably turn this
you
to
gotta
you.
you gotta
put the
tell the
mic on
people.
you.
You gotta I don't know where I'm going with this. Gotta get the word out.
Balls. Also,
Fired up.
I just cracked my jaw, and I know my mom is gonna watch this and be like, Allison, don't do that.
It doesn't really pop.
Yeah, I do it all the
The
time.
one time that it did pop, it was like the most painful thing that's ever happened to me.
I can do it like every 10 minutes.
It's disgusting.
I don't know if that's a problem.
It's
Probably,
kinda like
honestly.
My sister, 'cause she has lockjaw, so if her jaw pops, she's literally like hospitalized.
My mom's
That's
locks.
probably not true. But only
I mean, doggo. Wait,
that looks like a cat.
that does look like a cat, but it's a dog.
definitely a dog, but it looks like a cat.
It 100%. I'm not gonna
Some
turn
sort
this
of
around,
rodent.
but a very small, scraggly dog with a long tail that makes it look like a cat, but it was a dog.
Yeah, glad you
Still
had to
cute.
describe cats to the people.
Oh, Scottsdale. Well, I was explaining that it was a dog that literally looked like a cat.
Alright, back to the motherland.
Here we is. Oh, they're still here.
Yeah, they said they'd hang out and wait for you.
It's all about you.
This is Yahoo that stole my spot.
There's literally one over there too.
Yeah, well.
See you in a few.
Vlog live.
Say hello.
Hello, Allie's vlog.
Yes. What's going on?
We are Novella Coffee. We're here at Town Coffee Bar. We're taking it over and we're basically running the shop. So everything here has Novella Coffee, all of our signature drinks, espresso, the cold brew. So yeah, that's us. I'm Melissa and this is Ruben.
What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? You're so sweet. It is multiple days later. It is actually exactly a week later from when I filmed the last clip that you just saw in this video. Because it's been a busy, crazy, and just weird week. But I wanted to show you my vision board. You kind of saw a little bit of a glimpse of it in the end of the Mercantile. That is the place that we made them. That's what it was called. Yeah? So here it is. I've never made a vision board before, and this was the result. First off, the one thing, I love it. Well, I'm not done. I just haven't worked on it this week, but I cut most everything in like a square, like with square corners, and then I cut like these not, and that bugs the heck out of me. Okay, so we'll start off. Obviously we have 2020. You have a desert scene because obviously I live in the desert, and kind of a symbolism behind that is I had a really hard time calling Arizona home. Having been here for 3 years now, it took me a long time to finally be able to call Arizona home and want to stay. And so I'm kind of embracing finally feeling like I can call Arizona home by putting this little scene right here. And it's very pretty. And then we'll move, let's go down. I have this queen right here, and by that I put beauty and legacy because yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. She's fantastic and my biggest inspiration, and so I put her on my board. I have a little baby because we want to start trying for a family soon-ish, at some point, hopefully this year, but I just thought I would put that there. I saw Star Wars for the first time last year, actually. We watched it right before Christmas. Basically, I just would never watch it because I'd made it this far without seeing any of them. And I was like, well, I made it this far, let's see how long I can go. And then Nick really desperately wanted to watch Star Wars together, and so I gave in, and we did, and I freaking loved it. I'm just a sucker for a cheesy love story, so Twilight, I was a big fan of, and Star Wars, and some others, but anyway, I just love it, and I think it's great, and the cinematography is great, and it's just a great story, and so I put that on there. Close-up of the shot. Then I have the Jonas Brothers because, of course, they made their comeback, and I love them, and they take me back to my childhood. They make me really happy, and their music makes me really happy, and it's really all just very nostalgic for me because their music takes me back to a time in my life when it was simpler and easier, and my dad was here, and so they just make me happy, so I put them on there. Next, I'm sure this is going to make some people laugh, but I have my dream cars in order of how I would want them. I have a BMW X3, a white BMW X3, and I specifically want the cognac interior. I had a picture on there, but I took it off. I have a Tesla. I don't know which model this is, but I want the Model S. I mean, if we can afford the Model X one day, I'll take it, but you know, I'll take the S instead. And then a Corvette. The funny story behind that is that when I was young, I used to go to like car shows and everything with my dad and everything, and I would always say that I wanted a Corvette. That was like the sports car that I was always like, I'm gonna get that one, and I want that one. And so now that he's gone, I think it'd be cool to get a Corvette one day in his honor. And so, you know, who knows? Maybe I'll get one day. But so I put that on there kind of as like a funny, I'll get that one day for you, Dad. So next I have this Dachshund because I love wiener dogs. It's so adorable, and I thought it was super cute with a little bow tie, so I put that on there. I put this airplane on there mostly just because it reminds me of my dad and it makes me happy. I mean, he probably built something equivalent to this when he was still here. He would build model airplanes that would fly, like actually literally fly. They were all radio controlled, and he would build most of them from scratch. And so he's honestly probably made something very equivalent to this. And so I just put this on here because it made me smile. I forgot about this. I just put this here. It says dream because I can dream for all of these things, and I just got to work for them. Over here, we'll work our way up. I just kind of put things that inspired me as far as my home. I really love like wicker style. Honestly, I kind of gave up on this side because we were running out of time and I couldn't find a lot of good pictures that fit me personally. But I love this color leather, and this picture just made me laugh. I thought it was cute, and I just imagine that that's Nick out in a field of grass somewhere with his hat over his face on a nice leather chair. I have this picture of this really cool desert home. I can just imagine that off like Camelback or something, and it's really nice and minimal, black and white, and just really cool. And so I really liked that. And I put the Art of Living, so it kind of has stuff that would be in our living space. Over here I put experiences, and again I kind of just gave up because I was running out of time, running out of space. I really wanted to use this specific piece, this word, and so I put this like countryside. I have no idea where it is, but I thought it was pretty, so kind of like just somewhere we would vacation to or travel or have an experience. I put this up here again. I just love lush green and just like old, beautiful, vintage, really historic home. I just thought that was pretty. It'd be really cool to have that. And then in the middle, I put a few other words. Be inspired, self-explanatory. The wow moment. I think the wow moment was cool because you want to have wow moments in your life. You don't want to just kind of go through the day-to-day doing the same thing over and over again. And the wow moment just kind of, I thought it was pretty cool. So you can search for the wow moment in every day, and yeah, so I just like that. And then lastly, I just thought this was really cool when I found it, so I definitely wanted to include it. I really liked As I Am, so it can be kind of like a daily reminder to just be who I am, be as I am, be who I was created to be, and to just stay true to that, and just be as I am. I'm looking at my dog outside. She's hanging out on the patio. But yeah, that is my vision board. Like I said, I'm not done with it, but I kind of wanted to go over it and explain it and just kind of be able to look back on it and see where I was at when I made this, and you know, if I continue to make any throughout the next however many years. So yeah, so I think that's gonna be it for this video, our very first vlog. Nothing too crazy exciting, but as we do more vlogs, I think it's gonna be really cool to look back and see all the fun little stuff we did and where we were at this time of our lives. And so, yeah, thank you for watching our very first vlog. Make sure to like and subscribe and comment down below. And yeah, we'll see you in our next video.